The trumpet screams, it hollers, it weeps. A saxophone slithers in darkened deeps. The bass, it stalks, a prowler at night, while bells tinkle tangle, fractured delight.
What is time but a shadow on the wall? A whisper of a whisper, too small to call. Can you hear it? Can you? A question with no answer, a mirror into.
Blow the horn,
let it wail,
shake the cage,
lift the veil.
This cacophony,
This is now,
this is now.
this is now, this is now.
Tick tock, the metronome's dead. The rhythm's alive where angels fear to tread.
A whistle, a clang, a slap, a groan. Each sound a shard cut into the bone.
The sax laughs, or is it a cry? A tumble, a stumble, a question of why.
The bass drums, a heart gone wild. The trumpets, a lover, feral and wild.
Blow the horn,
let it wail,
shake the cage,
lift the veil.
this cacophony,
This is now,
this is now.
this is now, this is now.
The trumpet screams. A saxophone whispers secrets in tongues. Bells ring like clocks running backward. And shadows dance. Shadows dance. But do they dance for you? A double bass hums, low and wild, the string-snapping tales of a feral child in the corner, shadow sighs, where the moonlight fractures and dies. Do you hear it? That sound, like laughter, like grief unbound. A carnival of shadows spinning round and round. Step right up, step right into the chaos we found. Trumpets howl and saxophones cry in a world where questions never die. The whistle shrieks, a piercing ache, echoes in the soul, it'll surely break. A cymbal crash, a tambourine's quake, each sound a risk, a leap we take, and the shadows they spin round and round within and within. Do you feel it? The weight of a note suspended in air, the question mark that hangs there, or is it just me? A solitary witness to the raw, the untamed, the unclaimed corners of sound.
Trumpet sparks like fireflies in a jar, while the saxophone chases a falling star.
The bass grumbles, a tectonic shift. The earth trembles, the tempo drifts. What is music but a question unspoken? What is silence but a promise broken? Cries out, fractured, wild, free. It spirals upward, a scream, a plea. The bass thrums low, our heartbeats grind. Time melts away, it's undefined. Shadows flicker, the room takes shape, but meaning slips through, it will escape. The night folds in on itself, and the stars forget their lines.
Whistles sing, bells chime, chaos grows. A dance of questions nobody knows.
Is it madness, is it art, is it pain? A chaotic whisper, it calls again.
The saxophone weaves in jagged tones, a language born of marrow and bones. Trumpet stabs, sharp as a blade in the echo, a melody frayed.
Sweat drips, the air electric and tense. Each note a rebellion, each silence immense.
Do you hear it? The voice behind the voice, the silence behind the noise.
Double bass growls, fingers dance, a primal rhythm, a trance, a chant.
The horns collide, a storm takes flight. Colors bleeding into black and white.
A shadow leaps, a shadow lingers. Plucked strings, raw hands, stinging fingers. The trumpet screams in a fractured tongue. Where's the melody? It's come undone.
Time bends backward, the clock is a liar. Tick tock, tick, stop, the bell tolls for no one. A
Kaleidoscope of chaos spinning free. No map, no compass, just the cacophony. Bells chime, whistles cry, a fractured sky. Oh, how the stars collide. Saxophone whispers, then shouts aloud. The double bass groans, heavy and proud. Feet tap rhythm, no one can find. The dance of the restless, a fractured mind.
Is this freedom or just a fall?
No answers, just echoes.
Bouncing off the wall.
The notes collide, then scatter wide. A mad parade where rules have died. A kaleidoscope of chaos spinning free. No map, no compass, just a cacophony. Bells chime, whistles cry, a fractured sky. Oh, how the stars collide. The night bends crooked. The trumpet screams, it leans, it teeters. like a question unspoken. Where do we go when the moon splits in two? Who are you when silence turns blue?
Clang, clang, the bells ring.
Grand.
But are they calling or warning or just laughing at us?
Blow the horn, crash the dawn, let the whistles wail and mourn. The rhythm's gone, it was never born. A riddle in the chaos, forlorn. A saxophone whispers, then shatters the air. Fractured fragments everywhere, feet tap in uneven time. The double bass hums a rhyme, not of reason but of crime. The shadows jump, they stretch, they break. Every sound's a choice, a mistake. Or is it? Or is it not? What have we forgotten and what have we sought?
Snap, the strings snap. Do we hear the silence beneath the sound?
Or do we drown?
Drown, drown.
The trumpets scream, a jagged sigh. Notes like shadows scraping the sky. Saxophone whispers, coiled and tight. A dialogue of chaos in the night. The double bass stumbles, a drunkard's waltz. Each note a question, each pause a fault.
Did you hear the bells? Did you feel the crackle? It's the sound of a city breaking apart. In rhythms, in fractures, in whispers and sparks. It's the sound of truth bare and raw, scraping its knuckles on the concrete floor.
Whirlwind, oh whirlwind in brass and bone, spinning wild, breaking the known. Whirlwind, oh whirlwind, a storm unshown, where music breathes on its own, its own.
Bells crash softly, a metallic prayer. Whistles shriek, splitting the air. Trumpet spits fire, lion untamed. Saxophone answers, its fury unnamed. The bass strings snap, then moan in despair. A cacophony tangled in dissonant care.
Chaos hums a melody, not for you, not for me. It's the wind's voice, the earth's roar, the sound of a locked and unhinged door. Listen.
Listen close, the silence isn't silent. It's bursting with voices of brass, of breath, of something primal. Raw as the first cry of life.
A trumpet screams, a saxophone sighs. Beneath the moon, the city lies. Concrete jungle,
Shadows creep, the bass line growls, no time for sleep. Whistles echo, the bells don't chime, tick-tock, losing time. The whispers slither through the air. Do you see it? Do you dare?
A whisper in the chaos, a cry in the din. Where does it end? Where does it begin? The notes collide, the rhythm bends. The music breaks, but never ends.
Fingers snap, a heartbeat skips, laughter falls from painted lips. The saxophone spirals, the trumpet weeps, a siren wails, the city sleeps. Bells ring, whistles scream, a kaleidoscope of a fevered dream. Chaos dances raw and wild, the melody an untamed child. Are we free or are we bound? The answer's lost, the questions sound. Listen close, beneath the noise, the world hums softly with no choice.
Trumpet cuffs once, saxophone laughs back. Bass clears its throat and refuses the beat. I found a broken clock in a smoke-stained bar, hands stuck on bell-bent midnight. Trumpet said blame time, sax said blame desire. Bass just hummed one low, long maybe. You there,
Yes, you.
with a borrowed heartbeat.
And the unpaid dreams.
Why's your shadow tapping out the wrong tempo?
Why is your name on everybody else's lips but your own?
Bell band midnight, everything's sideways. Love on the offbeat, kiss on the wrong note.
Bell band midnight,
We don't count, we fall.
trumpet cracks open,
Saxophone stall.
saxophone stalls.
Bell band midnight, I miss you the way I scream.
Mrs. World.
I tried to measure you.
In coffee spoons you spilled the cup.
I tried to frame you.
In tidy sentences you climbed off the page.
Now every pause tastes like your perfume and
Every rest
refuses to rest. So let the trumpet stutter, let the sax confess, let the bass drag chains across the floor of the room. I'll speak once, only once. Next time I lose myself in you, I'm not coming back to find me.
silence snapped shut.
Trumpet coughs once, sax answers, bass clears its throat, a bell shrugs. Somewhere in the rafters, a whistle forgets his line. I walked into the wrong century. Coat too clean, shoes too certain. You met me with a sideways horn. Note like a sideways glance. We tuned to disagreement. We shook hands on dissonance. And the bells took notes.
Ring wrong, ring right. Bell tower break down all night. Blow sharp, fall flat. I kinda like my heart like that. Ring wrong, ring right. We make our little noise then good night.
Sax says, is this love? Trumpet laughs, define your term. Bass just mutters intervals, counting backwards from forever. I answer with a whistle, off key on purpose, because perfection never bought a ticket to this show. So take my hand, or just my echo. Trump and crack, sax forgives. Bass forgets the ending. A tiny bell rings once for courage. A tired whistle waves us away. Silence takes a bow. Curtain clangs shut. Beneath the cracked moonlight, shadows crawl. The saxophone wails, its voice a brawl. A trumpet sputters sharp and sly, notes like sparks in a starless sky. Footsteps echo on cobbled streets, a bass hums low where the dark heart beats. And the bells ring out, not to call but to taunt, to beckon a dream that won't be caught. Whistles shatter the quiet air, fragments of rhythm everywhere. Oh, the night is jagged, the night is raw, a theater of chaos, a grand faux pas. No melody to tether, no harmony to keep, just fractured sounds that never sleep. Beneath the cracked moonlight, we all play, improvised lives in disarray.
Did you hear that? The sound of a question unanswered. The rattle of a soul untethered. It's not music, it's a map of the void, a symphony of what we destroyed.
Double bass trembles, its strings pull tight, a tension that lingers, a restless fight. The sax laughs while the trumpet cries, discord and truce beneath the lies. Each note a wound, each beat a scar, chasing meaning that's never far. Oh, the night is jagged, the night is raw, a theater of chaos, a grand faux pas. No melody to tether, no harmony to keep,
just fractured sounds that never sleep. Beneath the cracked moonlight, we all play, improvise lives in disarray. Trumpet taste the air, saxophone answers. Two cats on a rooftop argue in rain. Double bass walks, then forgets how. Left foot forward, right foot sideways. Bells giggle in the rafters. Whistles cut the curtain. I clear my throat and mispronounce my name.
This is brass and broken clocks.
Nothing lines up, but everything strikes.
This is brass and broken clocks.
Hands spin backward, heart stay on the beat.
Brass and broken clocks.
Count my quiet crimes.
Trumpet coughs, coffee steam, and sax draws crooked halos. Bass plays loose screws from the floorboards of the room. I stack my thoughts like dirty plates, talk too low for the future to hear.
I ask the horn a question, it answers with a scream.
I ask the drum inside my ribs, it answers with a skip.
Bells ring once for maybe, twice for no.
Whistles slice the air in thirds, no one claps on one.
The bass climbs out the window, trumpet pockets the moon. Saxophone folds itself into my empty coat. I bow to the chairs, the dust, the lights, brass and broken clock. Keep swinging in the dark.
Trumpet leans against the dark. Saxophone lights a match. Bass counts slow coins in a paper cup. A bell laughs once, then shuts up. I saw time take off its watch, left it ticking on the floor. Trumpet stepped on it on purpose. Sax apologized in a different key. Bass said nothing, but everything should. This is not a love song, this is how love sounds when the rent is late and the glass is dirty. Bells and whistles and no instructions, just you and your pulse and these horns trying you on for size. You there with a careful smile, what if I peel it? Trumpet will underline every flinch, sax will circle every maybe, bass will write your real name on the air with one heavy note. Bells argue over whose turn it is. as a whistle tries to leave the band. Trumpet chases it up the ceiling, the sax falls down a staircase gracefully. Bass walks away, but the room keeps following. Listen, your heartbeat is off script. Good, stay wrong, stay ragged. Let the fear clap on 1 and 3. We'll handle the rest with unclean hands. Trumpet asks, are you still here? Sax replies with, who else would I be? Bass drops its last question mark. Bells bow, whistles sigh, lights out, but the notes do not agree to leave. Beneath the stars, a restless hum, a trumpet cries, the saxophone runs, bells and whispers, they collide. Chaos blooms where truth can't hide.
Shadows dance in fractured light. The bass line crawls, it bites, it bites. A trumpet wails a broken plea. Saxophone answers, are you free?
Tick-tock, click-clack, the bells resound. Whistles weave where time unwound. No center, no edge, no tether, no string. A symphony of nothing where silence sings. Oh, celestial chaos spinning high. No up, no down, just a cosmic sigh. The void is calling raw and wild. A universe unraveled, beguiled, beguiled. A crash, a whisper, a guttural groan. The double bass shudders its secrets unknown. The saxophone spirals, the trumpet screams. Me a jet for fractures in broken dreams. Notes dissolve, time bends, a cacophony with no end. A crack in the void, a whisper in the stars. The trumpet bends, no, it shatters. And the bass line, oh, the bass line crawls, crawls like a shadow over a dream undone.
The saxophone sighs, a weeping, wailing wind. Each note a question, each pause a sin. Do you hear the bell? Do you hear the bell?
Chaos in the cosmos, order in the fall. We rise, we crumble. Do you hear it all? Chaos in the cosmos, where echoes go to hide. The trumpet screams its fury, the sax just lets it slide. A whistle cuts the silence, a clatter in the wings. Double bass is speaking of forgotten things. Trumpet and saxophone duel, a duel of fire and frost. The cosmos spins ruins and we are lost.
A flicker, a flame, the theater of the absurd. Each note a riddle, each silence a word. The bells toll faintly, the whistles grow bold. What's the meaning? What's the meaning untold?
Chaos in the cosmos, order in the fall. We rise, we crumble. Do you hear it all? Chaos in the cosmos, where echoes go to hide. The trumpet screams its fury, the sax just lets it slide.
A trumpet wails, a wounded bird. The saxophone snarls, its voice unheard. Strings thrum low, a thunderous groan. Bells chime faintly, a ghost's own tone. The city breathes in jagged gasps, concrete dreams cracking, shattering. We are the echoes, the cracks between, notes that fall like broken glass.
Blue, oh blue, it's chaos and hue.
A scream in the dark, a whisper too.
Can you hear it?
The pulse of the street,
It's jazz, it's life.
raw, incomplete. Whistles shriek, a train derailed. The double bass moans, the rhythm frail. A clatter of cymbals, a burst of light. The sound of a soul taking flight.
The world spins in uneven time, a crooked rhyme, a pantomime. We dance in the wreckage, a jagged tune, under the fractured face of the moon.
This is not music. This is the sound of becoming. This is the birth of stars. The laughter of ruins. The city breeze, it sighs, it moans, a symphony of stone and bone. Shadows flicker, whispers roam. Who calls this chaos home?
A trumpet wails, a scream in the dark. Footsteps echo, the pavement sparks. Neon rivers, currents of despair. A saxophone cries, cutting the air. A melody bent, jagged, untamed. The night's a beast, it cannot be tamed.
Whistles blow,
Bells collide,
frenzy meets the city stride.
the double bass hums deep and low.
The undercurrent of all we know.
City shadows, city screams, shattered windows, fractured dreams. City shadows, where we meet, lost and found on every street.
Listen, do you hear it? The clatter of lives unlived.
the laughter that cuts like glass, the pulse of 1,000 forgotten faces. It's all here, all here. Trumpets growl, a primal roar, saxophone howls, begging for more. Rhythms scatter like dice on the floor, and chaos dances an open door. The bass line prowls, steady and sly, a heartbeat beneath the starless sky.
The moon sneezes silver dust. A comet laughs in the shadows, and the stars, they're gossiping tonight.
The trumpet howls, saxophone replies, a jagged duet of sighs and cries.
Footsteps echo in the void,
where time unravels and gravity toys.
Spin, spin, cosmic whirlwind, toss me into the great unpin. No up, no down, just a curve of notes that shatter every nerve.
a bell rings once, twice,
Or was it three?
the answer dissolves.
Like sugar in a sea.
Double bass walks a crooked line. Its
Shadow dances misaligned.
the whistle calls,
The whistle fades.
a maze of sound the chaos made.
Who says a melody must behave? Who says a rhythm can misbehave? Each note is a renegade thought. Each silence a battle fought.
Do you hear it? The city hums, a buzz of brass and bone. Whistles cut the air, sharp, jagged, alone. And yet we gather to unravel the threads of time. A trumpet cries like a bird lost to dawn. Notes spiral, then shatter, then gone. Saxophone wails, a shadow in the fray. It whispers, it shouts, it dances away.
But what does it say?
What does it say? Bells ring, clang, clang like a warning. Or is it a birth? The bass trembles, the earth shifts. Each pluck a quaking truth. We are the architects of chaos, builders of Sam's base uncontained. Can you taste the brass on your tongue? Feel the bass in your chest? It's alive and it's breathing. It's you, it's me, it's the void.
Spin, spin, cosmic whirlwind, unravel me, scatter me thin. The stars are notes, the moon's a drum. Play it loud till the silence comes.
Trumpet leaps a somersault of gold.
Saxophone twists its story untold.
Double bass rumbles a river's deep sigh. Bells crash like comets in the sky. We're flying, we're falling, we're free. Are we free? Whispers, whispers. The city breathes, the city heaves. A low bass growl beneath it all. Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Do you fear it? Smoke curls like a question mark. A trumpet shrieks, a dog barks. The sidewalk hums in broken time. Each step a note out of rhyme. The night is a canvas raw and bare, painted with noise and fractured air. Do you know the shape of sound? It spirals, it shatters, it surrounds. A whisper can be louder than a scream. Do you dream in color or in the gray between? Chaos blooms where silence fades. A trumpet wails, the sax cascades. Bells and whistles crack the night. Dissonance blooms in fractured light. The double bass walks with a staggered gait. Its strings hum a hymn to a twisted fate. A melody dances, but it's not quite whole. It's the jagged reflection of a splintered soul. And the city groans, a giant at rest, breathing dreams, exhaling unrest. A call, a response, a question unanswered. The sound is a circle, a spiral, a fall.
Under a violet sky, the moon leans close. A brass whisper in the void, tick, tick, time unravels, and silence howls like a dog at the door.
The trumpet sighs, a jagged line in the air. Saxophone curls, a question mark of despair.
Bells shiver, double bass quivers. The night unspools its tangled hair. Dissonance in the moonlight, chaos finds its tune. A rhythm with no anchor, spinning past the moon. Whistle, a carnival of ghosts. Their laughter is brittle like glass on the coast. Do you hear them calling? Do you hear them calling?
A trumpet growls low,
The sax screams high.
their duet a storm that tears through the sky.
The bass hums dark, the bells spark light. A world erupts in sound tonight.
Dissonance in the moonlight,
Chaos finds its tune.
a rhythm with no anchor, spinning past the moon. A trumpet clears its throat. The room winces, saxophone laughs. Bass counts the bruises under its breath. You came in with your collar half remembered and your heart still on layaway. Trumpet asked your name in a cracked high C. Sax replied for you. Wrong question, wrong day. Listen, chairs creak like cynics, lights hum off key, and somewhere your old promise is ordering another drink. Put it on my tab, says the bass, low, late, unbothered. We don't dance here, we collide politely. You say I love you in lowercase, no punctuation. Trumpet stutters, 3 sharp no's, sax turns them sideways. Sounds like yes, if you tilt your head.
Remember when time kept regular hours? Now it only works nights, time and a half for broken hearts. Bass clock in with a crooked riff. Bells punch out one by one.
So kiss me
Between the beats,
where the drummer never shows.
let the trumpet mispronounce us.
Let the sax correct it wrong.
We'll hang our future on a bent note and let it ring
Until the last bell forgets to fade.
A horn cries out, a moan, a sigh. Shadows bend as stars collide. Each note a guess, each pause a breath. Is it life, or is it death? The night, fractured and jagged, sways like a drunkard on uneven cobblestones. Do you hear it? The hum beneath the hum, the pulse beneath the pulse. This city sings, and it weeps.
Shattered echoes, broken dreams. Nothing's ever what it seems. Whistles wail and bells do chime. We're all just fragments lost in time.
A trumpet shouts, a saxophone replies. Discord or love, who decides? Feet shuffle, double bass stirs the dust. In chaos, we place our trust. Smoke curls, a serpent in the air. Jazz unravels, raw and bare. Each sound a thread, a story untold. Trembling, aching, fierce and bold. And what of love, what of longing? Do the notes hold answers or only questions? The bells titter, the whistles whisper.
and the city.
The city grows.
A street lamp flickers, the shadows hum. A trumpet wails like a lost prophet, while the saxophone whispers, run. Broken glass on the pavement sings, every shot a memory of wings. The double bass moans low and deep, a restless tune that refuses to sleep. Bells chime sharp and stark, carving silence into the dark.
Oh, when midnight collides with noon, the sun and moon, a jagged tune, chaos breeze where order stood, the raw, the wild, misunderstood.
Do you hear it? The click of a lock, the hiss of steam,
A whistle that cuts through the fog. Is it a warning or just a dream?
the trumpet stabs, the saxophone sighs, like lovers caught in a web of lies. Double bass, heartbeat slow, rising, falling, ebb and flow. Whistles shriek, bells reply, questions linger, but who asks why?
Fragmented phrases, scattered time, a melody lost, yet somehow in rhyme. The grit of the city, the weight of despair, a duet of chaos hangs in the air. Whoa.
A bell rings, a whisper sings, the night unfolds in fractured strings. Trumpets wail, saxophones sigh, the double bass groans like the earth's reply. Shadows tap dance on the street, concrete hums a broken beat. The moon is a tarnished dime, lost in the pocket of borrowed time. The sax breathes out a question low, and the trumpet answers raw aglow. Midnight in the chaos, where silence can't stay. The bells chime, the whistles play. Every note's a fracture, every pause a cry. The melody burns, and we don't ask why.
Who counts the stars when the sky is on fire?
Who hums the tune of a breaking wire?
The bass speaks softly,
Like a secret untold, while the brass screams stories of a world gone cold. The sax is a siren, the trumpet a storm. Their duets a struggle, their duets a form. Whistles like bird song, sharp and wild. Bells like the laughter of a lost child.
the city
as the band plays the chaos of the night.
Midnight in the chaos, where silence can't stay. The bells chime, the whistles play. Every note's a fracture, every pause a cry. The melody burns,
and we don't ask why. Whistles in the wind, bells that toll for no one. Shadows stretch, sparks ignite, and here we are, caught between the cracks. A trumpet calls, a sax replies, a wail, a cry, a truth that flies. Fingers pluck the double string, each note a question, a trembling thing. Does the bell toll or does it hum? The sound arrives, but where's it from?
Bells chime.
Whispers scatter.
A door creaks open.
The void.
Fills itself with noise.
Is it music?
Or just
the air moving?
Sparks in the night, shadows that dance, chaos and rhythm, a strange romance. Bells and whistles, raw and bare. The music asks, do you even care? Shadows and sparks, shadows and sparks.
A note bends, it twists, it breaks, like rivers running through jagged lakes. The bass line growls, the cymbals crash, a storm, a whisper, a sudden flash. Do you hear it or feel it instead? The echoes linger, the silence is fed.
what is sound, what is breath? Is it life?
Or is it death?
A trumpet screams, a saxophone moans.
The double bass shakes the marrow of bones. It's raw, it's grit.
It's alive!
Trumpet screams, a saxophone wails, beneath the moonlight where silence pales. Shards of sound cut through the air, discord dances, raw laid bare. The double bass groans, heavy and deep, a fractured rhythm no clock can keep.
Do you hear it?
The breaking of time.
A clock stutters, a bell unwinds.
Shattered glass serenade, a melody jagged handmade. No pattern, no plan, just chaos in hand. Shattered glass serenade, where beauty's edge is frayed. Whistles pierce like a distant train, Trumpet and sax spar, wild and untamed. The double bass snaps a tightrope thin. Each note teeters, where does it begin? Quiet whispers curl and collide.
In this maze of sound, there's nowhere to hide.
Tick tock, tick tock.
The bells don't chime, they mock.
They mock.
A whistle shrieks, a cymbal crashes.
Life ignites,
Then turns to ashes. Shattered glass serenade. A melody jagged handmade. No pattern, no plan. There's just chaos in hand. Shattered glass serenade.
where beauty's edge is frayed.
Do you hear it? The city breathing. A crooked saxophone laugh. It's the noise of now and the silence of what never was.
In a room with no corners, no edges to find. The trumpet weeps and whispers, the sax replies in kind. A shadow dances on the wall, long and lean.
Where is the melody, the in-between? Breathe it in. The sound of rust and honey. A ticking clock with no hands. Did you ever stop to wonder who counts the seconds that fall between footsteps?
Spiral whispers around and through. The trumpet sighs, the sax anew. Round and round, the echoes fly. In a spiral we live, in a spiral we die. The double bass groans like an old wooden floor. Each pluck a heartbeat, a knock on the door. And bells, oh the bells, they chime and they croon. A metallic sunrise, a cacophonic moon. Listen, a whistle cuts through the night, sharp as the edge of regret. The sound of breaking glass. Was it a window or your reflection?
Bell ring, whistle hiss, trumpet cracks like a bad first kiss. Bass walks sideways, not forward, not back. Saxophone stares, then laughs in black. I found your name in a broken note, half a phrase stuck in my throat. Your shadow sat in an empty chair, counting the tips of the barroom air. Trumpet asks why sax refuses to explain. Double bass argues with a matchbook flame.
Street corner constellation,
All out of place. Love spelled wrong on your crooked face. We don't keep time, we just keep score. Bells and whistles begging for more. Street corner constellations fall then rise when you roll those tired old bedroom eyes. Listen, your heartbeat misses a beat every time my lies sound sweet. Trumpet shrieks stay, saxophone sighs go, bass keeps dragging that low, low no. I count to 3 in a 6-beat bar. You turn away, still calling me your lucky star.
the cat sits still on the edge of the sill. The wind howls loud and the city's a crowd. But the cat, oh the cat, knows the secret of that. Shake, a tin can quake, the alley breathes, the shadows wake. A trumpet shrieks, a saxophone cries, the stars blink once then close their eyes. Oh, the rhythm, it stumbles, it bends, it breaks. The cat purrs softly, for chaos it takes. Oh, the cat and the chaos a duet in the night where the streets hum low and the horns take flight. The bells and the whistles, they clatter, they call, but the cat stays silent. It knows it all. Double bass groans like a storm underground. Feet shuffle, heart beats a dissonant sound. The sax cuts sharp, the trumpet bleeds red, and the cat tilts its head, hearing what's unsaid. Beneath the grit, the grind, the smear lies a melody only the boldest hear. A paw, a flick, a whisker twitch. In the city of jazz, life's an endless pitch. The tempo's uneven, the chords go astray. The cat laps up the music, then wanders away. Oh, the cat and the chaos a duet in the night where the streets hum low and the horns take flight. The bells and the whistles, they clatter, they call, but the cat stays silent. It knows it all.
A bird in the night, it screams, then sighs. Trumpet cries, saxophone replies. The moon hangs crooked on a thread of brass. Each note shatters like a pane of glass.
Dance, dance in the chaos walls,
where the rhythm falters and the melody halts. Spin through the dissonance, let it unwind. The music is madness, the madness divine.
bells ring, whistle shrieks, the bass line crawls, the silence speaks. Shadows gather, they twist and they reel, each echo a wound, each silence a seal.
A whisper, a scream, a spoken word, the unheard becomes the absurd. Trumpet and sax like lovers in fight, chasing each other through the chaos of night.
Dance, dance in the chaos walls,
where the rhythm falters and the melody halts. Spin through the dissonance, let it unwind. The music is madness, the madness divine.
double bass thunders, a heartbeat unbound. Fear for shadows stretch across the sound. Let the chaos consume, let the walls devour. For in this wild music we find our power.
The trumpet screams a jagged plea, the saxophone answers a growling spree. Bells clamor like ghosts in a fight, whistles slice through the chaotic night. The bass, a heartbeat trembling slow, a pulse beneath the fractured glow.
Listen to the city call for fractured rhythm, a stuttered laugh. Steel on steel, dreams unravel. The pavement hums of endless travel. Do you hear it? Do you hear it now? The sound of life, both fierce and foul.
Oh, chaos speaks in brass and reeds. It cries, it howls, it plants the seeds of freedom wild, untamed and raw, a jagged beauty without a flaw.
A discord dances, a harmony torn like fireflies in a thunderstorm. The trumpet spits, the saxophone wails, a ship unmoored, no compass, no sails, and yet it moves, it pulls, it bends, a tune that starts but never ends.
Crash, clang, a double bass moans. The bells call out in spectral tones. Whistles chatter, a sparrow's cry, and the music dares the night to try to silence it, to bind its feet. But art is chaos, and chaos is sweet.
Oh, chaos speaks
In brass and reeds, it cries, it howls, it plants the seeds of freedom wild, untamed and raw, a jagged beauty without a flaw.
The moon is a dish, a cracked porcelain wish, spinning in the sink of night. clock scream in reverse. Time is a curse. Hands twitching out of sight. Do you hear it? The scrape of brass, the sigh of wood, the pulse beneath your feet, a heartbeat in 13/8. The clock melts at midnight. Drip, drip, drop. The clock melts at midnight. It never stops, it never stops. A trumpet growls, a saxophone prowls, the double bass hums like a restless storm. Bells chime, whistles wheeze, chaos trembles on the breeze, breaking the rhythm, reforming the norm.
Shadows of flame, it won't stay the same. Flickering shapes on the wall, the stars fall apart, exploding like art. Their silence a cosmic growl.
The clock melts at midnight. Drip, drip, drop. The clock melts at midnight.
It never stops, it never stops.
The clock ticks backward, forward, sideways, its hands a tangle lost in the maze. A whisper, a shout, a bell, a wheeze. Time folds, it crumples, bends at the knees. Did you hear it? The brass cried out, a story told in broken notes. The trumpet gasped, the saxophone sighed, and the bass just laughed.
Shadows crawl, then leap, then stumble, a syncopated, unsteady rumble. Bells ring once, then twice, then scatter, fragments of time that no longer matter.
The clock's dissonant whisper, oh, it spins, it sways. It hollers through the nights and bends the days. A riddle with no answer, a song with no end. The clock's dissonant whisper, forever a friend. Sax sings high, trumpet growls low, a duel of chaos, a free-flowing show. Double bass groans, the rhythm unhinged, each note a fracture, the melody sings. And still it turns, not forward, not back, but inward, outward, a spiral, a crack.
Tock. The clock runs wild. Its hands spin backwards, forwards, sideways. Time's a slippery beast, and we're all riding its coattails. A trumpet wails, a saxophone screams. The double bass stumbles through fragmented dreams. Is it chaos, or is it fate? The bells chime 12, but it's far too late. Whistles blow, and the shadows grow. A cat in the corner with eyes aglow. Do you hear it? The hum beneath the silence. Do you feel it? the ground beneath you dancing. The clockwork catastrophe, oh, it's spinning free, ticking and talking, no rhythm to see. The gears have gone rogue, the springs unwind. It's a symphony of madness, lose your mind. A sharp note pierces, a low moan replies. The melody twists as it shatters the skies. Time's a trickster, a joker, a mime, playing its games with the rhythm of rhyme. The stars don't ask why they burn. And the moon, oh, the moon, it dances alone. A trumpet cries in the void, and the bass hums a secret it can't quite tell. What is the question, if not the answer itself? Saxophone bends where the road won't turn. A shadow slips, a whisper churns. Fingers pluck at the seams of the night. A bell chimes once, then twice, echoing into the unlit light.
The cosmic sway, it pulls, it plays through tangled skies, through jagged rays. We fall, we rise, we lose, we stay caught in the grip of the cosmic sway.
Trumpet wails, a laugh or a sob.
The sax slides down like a painter's daub.
The bass,
Oh, the bass,
it's a heartbeat misplaced, and the bells, they tattle on time's cruel pace. A whistle pierces the night like a needle through silk. The question unravels, the answer, a riddle in a mirror, a face you almost remember.
threads of sound.
A tapestry torn,
Chaos weaves where silence was born.
the duet dances, a clash, a flirt.
In the rumble of rhythm,
The raw, the dirt. The trumpet wails a cry through the mist. Saxophone answers a lover's twist. Dissonant, distant, yet somehow insistent. A dance of shadows tangled and kissed. The city breathes a metallic sigh. Chimneys cough, stars choke on the sky. A cat leaps, silent as doubt, while whispers of bells stretch time out. Whirl, whirl, the crimson whirlwind. Fingers snap, the cosmos spins. Bells chime, chaos grins. Whirl, whirl, the crimson whirlwind. rhythm and the double bass hums. Heartbeats mimic its ancient drums. A crack in the air, a whistle laid bare. Trumpet and sax, their fury becomes. The saxophone snarls, a serpent's hiss. Trumpet retorts, a fiery abyss. Bells tangle, notes wrangle, chaos births a fleeting bliss. And the rhythm stops, but the pulse persists. In the clamor of horns, life insists. A window closes, a door creaks wide. Who plays the tune? Who decides? In the shadow of a horn, the moon leans heavy. And the wind, oh the wind, it scatters secrets like brittle leaves, crumbling underfoot. A trumpet sighs, a saxophone cries, in the dark where dreams collide. The bass line stumbles, it grumbles, it groans, whispers in alleyways, stones on stones. Chaos dances unrehearsed, unkind. Who holds the rhythm? Who steals the time? Bells and whistles clatter and hum. The edge of chaos where we come undone. A melody twisted, a harmony frayed. In this broken orchestra, we're unafraid. Is it music? Or is it madness? Does it matter if the heart still beats between the notes? There's a silence, and in that silence, a scream. The saxophone slinks like a prowling cat. The trumpet spits fire, imagine that. The bass keeps time, or maybe it lies, while the bells ring truth that nobody buys. The tune, it fractures, it falls apart. But isn't that the beauty of art? Bells and whistles clatter and hum. The edge of chaos where we come undone. A melody twisted, a harmony frayed. In this broken orchestra, we're unafraid. Night is a question, unspoken, unsaid. A trumpet wails softly where angels once tread. Saxophone answers a cry in the dark. The double bass hums like a hesitant spark.
Where is the edge?
The edge of what?
Of now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you?
The edge of nowhere, the edge of time, a riddle, a rhythm, a wordless rhyme. The bells whisper secrets, the whistles confess. In chaos we find a strange kind of finesse.
A crack in the silence, a jagged refrain. The trumpet erupts like a storm-soaked train.
Sax twists and it turns, a spiraling thread. The double bass groans like a voice of the dead.
Bells shatter the quiet like stars breaking loose. Whistles pierce the void, no need for excuse.
The edge isn't near, the edge isn't far. It's the space in between where we are, where we are. Do you feel it? The breath between notes, the tremor of truth, the weight of the unplayed.
Do you feel it? The breath between notes,
The tremor of truth.
the weight of the unplayed. A trumpet wails, it wails alone, like a bird that's lost its home. Saxophone slithers, whispers low. Is it a cry or just an echo? Shadows stretch, shadows twist. In the chaos, what have we missed? The city breathes, sharp, shallow, heavy. It inhales smoke, exhales silence. Where is the rhythm? Where is the pulse? Listen, listen. The edge of silence, where nothing stays. Bells and whistles scatter the haze. Notes collide, then fall apart. Chaos plays the strings of the heart. A double bass, it thuds, it moans, carving rhythms out of bones. Trumpet screams, sax replies, a duet of questions, no goodbyes. What is music? What is noise? Are they lost or just poised? Clang of bells, hiss of steam. Is this real or just a dream? Whistles shriek, shadows spin. Where does the end of silence begin? The edge of silence, where nothing stays. Bells and whistles scatter the haze. Notes collide, then fall apart. Chaos plays the strings of the heart. The saxophone moans, the moon unsure, a double bass heartbeat, as shadows hum, and bells ring chaos. Where are we from? The noise of now, the clang of time, a melody shattered, a broken rhyme. Breathe it in, let it howl, let it grow. The noise of now is all we know.
A whisper becomes a roar becomes a silence. The silence, the silence. It trembles like a wire stretched thin, waiting to snap or to sing.
Whistles pierce, they dart, they dive, notes unravel, barely alive. Each sound a question, each pause a plea. What is music? What is free? Whoa. The saxophone stumbles, a drunken walk. The trumpet answers, a furious squawk. The bass steady, a mother's call, while the bells and whistles build a wall. The noise of now, the clang of time, a melody shattered, a broken rhyme. Breathe it in, let it howl, let it grow. The noise of now is all we know.
The night bends backward, a cracked mirror of sound. Trumpets wail, saxophones snarl, and the shadows, they listen. The bass line creeps, a prowler in the dark, footsteps heavy, echoing stark. A whisper, a whistle, a scream in disguise, notes like fractured glass cutting the skies.
Do you hear it? The sound of shadows. Do you feel it? The weight it follows. A cacophony, a harmony, a riddle untold. The sound of shadows, raw and bold.
A bell rings once, twice, thrice, but time doesn't tick here. It stumbles, it loops, it falls apart in the noise.
The trumpet spits fire, the sax bleeds tears, a dance of chaos dismantling fears. Double bass groans, the strings pulled taut, discord and beauty, battles fought.
Oh, the whistle shrieks, a siren in the haze. Oh, the bell speaks, its voice a twisted maze.
The night is a crooked shadow, a bent, long whisper through the trees. I hear the hiss of time unravel. Tick tock, tick, stop. The stars are not watching. They blink because they must. Their laughter ricochets through my skull. Do you hear it? No, not yet. Chaos unfolds like a paper crane, folds within folds and folds again. We call it music, we call it pain. Oh, the chaos unfolds again.
Saxophone screeches, a sparrow caught mid-flight. Trumpet groans like a heavy sigh. Double bass walks, then stumbles, falls.
What is this sound, this cacophony?
A language no one taught me.
The bells chime once, then twice.
Whistles pierce,
A knife through ice. And yet we listen, clinging to the jagged edge, because silence,
yes, silence.
would be far worse. The bells toll, clang, clash, a whisper of brass. The streets groan in shadow, fingers twitch, the bass thrums, and we begin. Shards of sunlight cutting through smoke. A trumpet cries and the saxophone chokes. The bass line limps while the world pokes, pokes, pokes.
Velvet collision, oh the disarray. Notes that scatter, never to stay. A trumpet shrieks, the saxophone speaks. Velvet collision, chaos waves. A whistle spins, a shadow grins, fingers drum on hollow tin. The sound unbound swirls like a tempest within. Bells ring sharp like the edge of a scream. The double bass hums through a fractured dream. Trumpet and sax wrestling the theme. Velvet collision, oh the disarray. Notes that scatter, never to stay. A trumpet shrieks, the saxophone speaks. Velvet collision, chaos waves. The shadows creep, the corners weep. A trumpet cries where the silence sleeps. The bass it groans, a heavy sigh, while saxophones unravel the sky.
bells chime faint like fractured time, an echo, a riddle, a pantomime. Listen closely, do you hear it? The ticking heart of the void, a whisper of brass, a laugh of wood, the wind's lament misunderstood. Oh, the velvet whirlwind turns, it burns, it yearns, it churns. A melody fierce, untamed and wild, chaos plays like a feral child. Oh, the velvet whirlwind turns, it learns, it spurns, it burns. Dissonance hums in the marrow of night, trumpet spits sparks in jagged flight. The saxophone wails, the whistle moans, bells ring sharp like fractured bones. Everything collides, everything divides, the rhythm of nothing, the song of tides. Fingers pluck at the strings of fate, a melody fractured, a dance irate. The trumpet shrieks, a phoenix cry, while the sax paints fire across the sky. The bells they jangle, the whistle calls, a labyrinth sound in endless halls. What is this we create? A symphony of disarray, a theater of chaos, where every note both wounds and heals. Oh, the velvet whirlwind turns, it burns, it yearns, it churns. A melody fierce, untamed and wild, chaos plays like a feral child. Oh, the velvet whirlwind turns. It learns, it spurns, it burns. A trumpet cries, a wail in the night. Saxophone whispers, sharp, contrite. The bass line crawls like a cat on the street, and the bells they chatter a disjointed beat. Do you hear it? The city sigh, the clatter of footsteps as dreams go by.
Wind whisper,
A melody untamed,
chaos kisses order,
never the same.
whirlwind whisper,
Dance with the flame. Fingers snap, the air's ablaze. Trumpets a prophet in a smoky haze. The sax moans low like a lover's plea, and the double bass hums in broken decree. Whistles scream like a train off the rails. The bells laugh wildly, their echo derails. A riddle unsolved, a puzzle untied, in the theater of sound where silence has died.
whirlwind whisper,
A melody untamed,
chaos kisses order,
never the same.
whirlwind whisper,
Dance with the flame.
Through the brass fog, the night is a maze.
A trumpet croons, then sharply sways. The saxophone whispers and hollers, then bites, each note like a shadow devouring light. The bass thumps, a heartbeat lost in time, a clock unwinding, refusing to chime.
Is it music or is it brave? Is it life or is it death?
Each sound a question, each pause a reply. A bell rings softly, why?
Blow it, bend it, break it down. No melody here, no pretty crown. Through the brass fog, we lose our way. But oh, how the chaos begs us to stay.
The sax twists, a serpent in the air. Trumpets growl, do you dare, do you dare? The double bass thrums, a low lament. Each pluck a secret, each note misspent.
Bells and whistles screech and collide. In the theater of sound, there's nowhere to hide.
Here, a scream, there, a laugh. A cacophony tearing the night in half.
Hands clap, then snap, then fall to still. A trumpet spirals, chasing its will.
The city hums, the alley moans. The saxophone sobs in broken tones. Who's the player and who's the play? Through the brass fog it all fades. The trumpet cries, the saxophone sighs. A double bass groans in low goodbyes. Bells chime, then scatter like startled birds. In this realm, there's no room for words.
What is sound but a memory unspoken? A whirlwind of whispers or mirror shattered. Each fragment a truth too jagged to hold. Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Or does it merely echo, fading?
Bells and whistles, chaos divine. A melody lost in the cracks of time. We break it down, we build it anew. Art from the rubble,
Raw and true.
a trumpet's wail cuts the night in two. The saxophone answers a howl askew. Rhythm falters, stumbles, then soars.
An orchestra of unlocked doors. The double bass prowls a shadowed beast, while silence trembles an uninvited feast. Notes collide like stars in the abyss. Is it madness or is it bliss?
I am the echo of your forgotten dreams, the flicker of a flame in a windless room.
I am the space between the notes, the answer you refuse to hear.
A trumpet wails, a cry in the dark. Saxophone answers, a question, a spark. Footsteps echo, hollow and bare. The double bass trembles, vibrating despair. Listen to the city breathe. It's coughing up secrets. Whispered chaos under the streetlights.
Bells ring, whistles call, the walls are crumbling, lose it all.
Whispered chaos, whispered pain.
We dance in the fire, we dance in the rain.
A screech, a groan, a fractured line. The rhythm unravels, then redefines. Trumpet moans like a ghost in the room. Sax croons softly, then burst into bloom. Shadows fall long and wide. The double bass growls, a beast inside. Bells tinkle like stars on a string, while the whistle cuts sharp, a bird taking wing. And in the end, there's no beginning. The circle collapses. The noise becomes the silence. In the shadows, where the echoes scream, a trumpet wails, a saxophone dreams. Footsteps shuffle, time dissolves. Bells chime, the air evolves. The city moans, a jagged sound. Brick walls hum, the night unwound. Notes collide, a riot, a rift. Time slips sideways, the ground shifts. Whispered chaos,
Whispered chaos,
in the cracks where the wild things play. Whispered chaos, let the horns blow the dark away. A crack of the double bass, a slap, a growl, a mad embrace. Saxophone snarls, trumpet cries. The stars above fracture the skies.
Listen, do you hear it? The street lamp flickers, the wind sighs. Do you see it? A dancer spins in the corner of your eye.
Brass and breath, a bitter duel, roaring naked, fierce and cruel. Bells tinkle like shattered glass, moments fleeting, none shall last.
Whisper, whisper through the air. A trumpet cries, does anyone care? The saxophone sighs, then screams, beware. The bass line crawls like a spider's thread over a heartbeat, erratic, misled. Bells in the corner chiming their doubt. A whistle pierces a primal shout.
Oh, the noise, it's alive. Oh, the noise, it's alive. Chaotic order or orderly chaos. Who's to say, who's to say, who's to say us?
Trumpet wails a cry to the moon. Saxophone answers a discordant tune. The bass grows teeth, it bites, it chews, while the bells keep ringing their cryptic news.
Fingers twitch on silver keys. The wind escapes, it bends, it pleads. Beneath the surface, shadows twist. A melody forms, then ceases to exist.
Oh, the noise, it's alive. Oh, the noise, it's alive.
Chaotic order or orderly chaos.
Who's to say, who's to say, who's to say us?
A trumpet cries, a wounded plea. The saxophone wails in dissonant glee. Footsteps stumble on a crooked floor. Is it the past or a future war? The clock strikes nothing. A shadow leaps across the room. Who's there? No one. Who's listening? Everyone. Whispers in the chaos, echoes collide. A melody unravels, refuses to hide. It's not the notes, but the space in between. The things we've lost and the things unseen. Double bass rumbles, a thunderous groan. Bells and whistles dance alone. The air is thick, electric and raw. A silent scream breaks every law. Up, down, no direction clear. Every sound pulls the atmosphere. Trumpet spits, the saxophone laughs. Time fractures into shattered halves. A whisper becomes a shout. A shout becomes a silence. The void listens.
Do you?
The trumpet howls, the saxophone sighs, a street lamp flickers where the shadow lies. Feet shuffle, hearts stutter, time bends in the city of echoes where nothing ends.
Do you hear it? The pulse beneath the pavement,
the cry of the wind that doesn't carry a name. We dance not forward, not back, but somewhere between the cracks. Whispers in the chaos, a song without a key, a melody unraveled, wild and free. Bells ring out, then fade to a hum. In the orchestra of nowhere, we all become one. The double bass
groans, a heartbeat below, while the trumpet spills secrets only night will know. Saxophone spirals like smoke in the air, a question unanswered, does anyone care?
Listen closer. Is it the music or the silence that speaks? A laugh, a gasp, a pause, and the whistle of a train that never comes.
Bells chime, a dissonant plea. The rhythm unravels, sets us free. We're tethered by threads too fragile to see,
Yet bound to the sound of infinity. Whistle in the night. A trumpet sighs, and the bass, oh the bass, it groans like the earth cracking wide. The saxophone stumbles, tumbling down a crooked stair. Notes collide, combust, a clash, a crash, a gasp for air. The trumpet spits fire, a scream, a whisper, despair. Bells tangle, bells dangle, like stars caught in spider silk. Threads of sound unravel, milk white, midnight black, spinning webs of discord. What is this dance, this writhing mass? A circle of shadows, a cacophony of colors, a question unanswered, but asked again and again and again. Double bass plucks at the seams of a world undone, undone. A heartbeat fractured, a rhythm skewed, a song unsung. The sax wails, the trumpet mocks. Oh, how they spar like lovers lost in a fog of war. Bells and whistles fade to dust. Notes drift, they crumble, they rust. A final breath, a fading hum, and silence whispers, we've just begun. A trumpet wails, a cry, a plea. The saxophone stumbles wild and free. Shadows leap where the light won't stay. Each note a whisper, then blown away.
Do you hear it?
The bell tolls, not for mourning, but for madness. A whistle cuts through the fog, sharp, insistent. And somewhere in the noise, there's a heartbeat.
Dissonance, my old friend, where chaos begins and rules bend. No melody, no map, no end, only whispers in the dissonance.
The bass line crawls like a shadow's edge, plucking truth from a jagged ledge. Trumpet mutters, saxophone screams, tearing the fabric of silent dreams.
A clang, a clatter, a sudden hush. The air thickens, the tempos rush.
A duet of discord, a dance of despair, fingers trembling on the strings of air.
What is the sound of breaking time?
Is it the crack of a note undone?
Or the space between breaths, where silence dares not linger?
The trumpet spits a raspy tale.
Saxophone wails, bending frail. Double bass grumbles deep and bare. A whistle pierces, slicing air.
The alley whispers, its breath caught in shadows.
A bottle rolls, a cat screeches. Echoes splinter like glass. Jazz is chaos, chaos is jazz.
Bells, they ring, they chime, they cry. In the void where rules go to die. Trumpet sings, sax replies, and still the rhythm defies, defies.
Fingers claw strings, the bass protests. A scream of brass and rimming unrest. The whistle calls, then fades away. Time dissolves, it won't obey.
What is time? A ticking clock or a breaking heart? Do you measure it or does it measure you? The sax laughs, no answers. The trumpet moans, a question unanswered.
Bells clang, whistles twist. A shadow dances, a fleeting mist. The bass trembles, the trumpet weeps. The saxophone dreams and chaos creeps. The wind it howls, it spins, it splits. Through alleyways and shadows it flits. A trumpet cries, a saxophone moans. Echoes of the city where the silence disowns. Fingers on strings, the bass line groans. A low rumble, a raw, aching tone. Who hears the whistle? Who feels the crack? The world turns forward but the air pulls back. The notes they scatter like leaves in flight, chasing the sun or hiding from night.
Whistles in the wind, sharp and thin. A riddle, a rhythm, where to begin? The sound it bends, it breaks, it blends. Whistles in the wind never ends.
Bell, a chiming quirk. A fleeting moment, the madness at work. Crash, the whistle, a piercing spark. A fire ignites in the cold raw dark. And the notes, they don't dance, they fight, they clash, they tangle in the velvet night. The saxophone stutters, the trumpet shrieks, conversations of chaos, no one speaks. The double bass groans, bows biting the string, a tremor, a quake, a discordant fling. The whistle laughs, the bell replies, underneath it all a rhythm sighs. Do you hear it? The breaking, the making, a sound that's raw, yet of its own law. It spins, it spits, it flies, it falls, a melody that defies all walls.